Hello and welcome to Clean Eating with Claudia and HASfit. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make chocolate coconut protein brownies. The benefits of these brownies is that they are high in protein, low carb, and gluten-free. Don't worry about writing down any of the directions as I'm going through it, because once I'm all done, you guys can simply click on the link in the video description. It'll take you right on over to HASfit.com where we'll have all the directions and ingredients laid out for you. So with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 degrees. That way when you're done mixing all of your ingredients, your oven is nice and hot and ready to go. So let's go ahead and go over all of the ingredients that you're going to need for this particular recipe. What we're going to start off with first are 2 ripe bananas mashed. Now, it's very important that you use ripe bananas because we're not using any sugar for this recipe whatsoever. And ripe bananas already have a natural sweetness to them. Next, we're going to use 1 cup of almond flour. I love almond flour because it's going to lend a nice buttery taste to the recipe and brownies. And most importantly, they're high protein and they're gluten-free. Next, we're going to use 2 full 33-gram scoops of chocolate protein powder. Now, you're more than welcome to use whatever chocolate protein powder that you have. However, I'm going to go ahead and use Dymatize Elite XT. If you're interested in using the chocolate protein powder that I'm using, then simply click on the link that's going to be available to you in the recipe page. Next, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of cacao. Cacao is simply chocolate in its natural state, and it's sugar-free, which is the best part of all. 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. For this recipe, we're going to use 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I love using coconut oil simply because it's a healthier fat. And for this recipe, what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds just to get it nice and melted. Next, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of almond milk. Almond milk is simply my preference. However, if you want to use regular milk, soy milk, or even coconut milk, please feel free to do so. We're going to use 1 egg that's already been whisked. And lastly, we have unsweetened shredded coconut. Now this is going to go on top of your brownies. It's simply for garnishment, and you're welcome to use as much or as little as you'd like. Now over here, I have 2 bowls separated. The reason why I have 2 bowls is because we're going to mix the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients separately. Once you have both of the wet and the dry ingredients nice and mixed together, you're simply going to take the dry ingredients and mix them into your wet ingredients. Once you have all that done, then it's going to be ready to plate it in your 8x8 pan. Now I'm going to go ahead and get all of the ingredients mixed together, so I'll see you here back in just a moment. Alright, as you can see, I have the wet and dry ingredients nice and mixed together. Now, because protein powders do vary, you may need to add just a little bit more of your milk to the mixture, just to make sure that you get the nice brownie batter consistency that you want it at. Next, I have here my 8x8 baking dish. We're going to go ahead and take some non-stick cooking spray and get it nice and covered. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and take the batter and get it into the pan. And just make sure that you get it nice and even, just to get it to cover the bottom of the pan. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and take your unsweetened shredded coconut, and you're simply just going to take as much or as little of this unsweetened shredded coconut as you'd like, and just sprinkle it right on top of your batter. Once you've gotten your coconut on there to your liking, we're going to go ahead and place this in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. And I'll see you guys when this is all done. My brownies are all done, and I have to tell you, it smells absolutely amazing in here. Now, I did have to bake my brownies for 22 minutes, so just keep an eye on yours as oven temperatures may vary. Also, I did end up cutting my brownies into 16 pieces. Now, your brownies can be enjoyed post-workout, as a nice healthy snack, or even whenever you have that craving for something sweet. And trust me, if you're anything like me, that is all the time. Thank you guys for joining me in the kitchen today. If you like this recipe, check out HASfit's website for many more healthy recipes. We also have hundreds of free workouts, free meal plans, and complete workout programs. Please do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and follow us on Twitter. This has been Clean Eating with Claudia and HASfit, and remember, eat clean and train dirty.